Hey, beautiful Geminis, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in. So, Gemini, we are going to be looking into the cards, what important messages you may need to know at this time. This may or may not resonate for you, as this is a general reading. Please do take what does and leave out what doesn't. For cross watchers, the roles may be vice versa. Kindly take the messages how they resonate for you and your situation. Thank you so much, and let's begin. What do we have for my beautiful Geminis, please? What do we have for my beautiful Geminis at this time? Starting with the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, Three of Wands, okay? And we have the Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers, and you represent the Lovers, but you could also be dealing with your soulmate, person that you are in a relationship with. This may be a long-term connection. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your partner. Now, I'm wondering with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords if this means that somebody's mind is clouded a little bit here. They're feeling sort of confused with their feelings, with their emotions. And I do want to say this is an inner conflict with Five of Swords. I associate the Five of Swords as self-destructive patterns or tendency. And I'm wondering if you are dealing with somebody who's doing some kind of reflection at this time. They're wondering why they have a tendency to behave this way. Okay, this is very interesting. Like they don't mean to do it, but they can't help how they feel. And the Five of Swords, we all know that sometimes this could be petty behavior, childlike behavior. This could also mean picking up a fight or arguing. It may be something very impulsive, but it's like every time they do this, they involuntarily burden themselves, you know? This could be somebody who doesn't mean what they say, but once they perhaps argue with someone, or they may say something offensive at the heat of the moment, okay, this is again impulsive. In the end, they end up regretting what they're saying. And this could be somebody now wondering, why do I keep doing this? Or why do I keep behaving this way? And so with Seven of Cups, I do want to say that they're trying to assess things, okay? They could be taking some time to mull things over and really go within here. With the Temperance, I mean, the first step could be self-awareness, and I'm getting this person may have been in the past, wasn't really aware of their patterns. And I'm wondering if you could be that person, you know, and you want to see them become more and more aware of this in the hopes that they may bring this towards the light and find, you know, some kind of a strength to change these ways, okay? And so I feel like with the Seven of Cups, this means examining their behavior, actions, and choices, especially if there's something not working out. And I'm wondering if this could be some kind of a conflict between you both, or they may have made you feel uncomfortable in one way, shape, or form. If they lashed out on you recently, or let's say there might be quarrels or arguments over the small things. They have a tendency to make things bigger than it really is. And I'm getting that you, Gemini, you may have been feeling very emotional during this time, because I don't mean this to offend anyone, but I'm getting that they may be dumping some things on you. They may have a tendency to lash out on you, even if you didn't do anything to trigger this kind of behavior. All right? They dump certain emotions on you. And this is not really fair with Three of Swords. And they could be apologizing now, Gemini. I'm getting that as well. They want to apologize. They could be saying, you don't deserve this. I don't mean to offend you this way, but I can't help how I feel. Okay? Keep in mind, Seven of Cups is confusion. So they're trying to find what is causing this. Five of Wands. I do want to say that there's a lot of pent-up emotions with whoever you're dealing with. It could be that they have a tendency not to address the situation head on. They have a tendency to let things fester, if you will. And so the more that they ignore something in the hopes that they think it can go away, but there are moments when they can snap, if that makes sense. It's being triggered, okay, because they haven't resolved it in the first place. And I'm wondering if you're dealing with somebody who's not very good with confrontation, Gemini. The reason why I'm saying it, in this particular Lover's card, the man is actually looking at the woman, or his partner, right? But the other person is looking the other way. And I'm wondering if this may be, like, if there's any sense of problem or issue that both parties need to face. I'm wondering if this person has a tendency to walk away or walk out instead of dealing with this in a very mature way. Let's talk it out. Let's figure what's the problem, okay? But I feel like you both are going to reconcile. You both are going to find a solution for this, Gemini. I do feel like this person is going to ask for forgiveness, and they could be making a promise. I see that with Six of Pentacles. And I do want to say that there might even be somebody that's going to witness this, okay? Like a third person that's going to witness you both repairing the bond, or this could be intervention if this applies for some of you. Look at the angel here, divine intervention. For some of you, it could be the presence of a loved one or even a counselor. Take this however applies. But there could be somebody that's going to witness the healing of this connection, the promise, the commitment to work things out, okay? And with the Knight of Cups, I do want to say that this person needs to handle your emotions more carefully. Not that you're the sensitive type, Gemini, but I'm getting that if this keeps on happening, okay, at some point, we can only take so much with Knight of Cups. This can also affect our mood. This can also affect our performance, our ability to focus. And I'm wondering if you may be sharing home with this person or living with them, or for some of you working with this person as well. And truly with Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, it could be saying if this doesn't change, this isn't going to be healthy for us. It's also not healthy for them, okay? The way that they express their anger, them bottling their feelings and not dealing with them head on could be the issue here, right? Because every relationship go through challenges. Couples, time to time, they also have arguments and fights, and conflicts can be a healthy way of airing things out if communicated properly. And very interesting, the Lovers is also a message of communication. It's our choices of words. It's not really what we say, but how we say it as well. Also, the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords here. Swords represent thoughts, communication. I do want to say that somebody needs to be more careful with what they're saying, because look, words do have energy. And once we say something, right, it can be difficult to take it back. And you could be telling someone they should be more careful with what they say and not become too impulsive, okay? Because words do have energy, and once they say it, it isn't something that can be erased, okay? It isn't something that they can just easily take back. And though you have a very forgiving heart here, Gemini, with Knight of Cups, right? But it's like you don't want this to become a pattern or something repetitive, something that they can grow accustomed with. So I'm wondering if some of you are saying that this person needs to be checked, or they need to check with themselves, okay? And I'm wondering with Six of Swords, if you could be both at a place right now where things are starting to improve. You're seeing progress with this person. But for some of you though, since the Three of Swords shows somebody walking away and possibly giving up, I'm wondering if this could be the third time that somebody did this. All right, I got the three with the Three of Swords here. This could be the third time that somebody did this. Once, maybe a mistake. The second could be a choice. And the third could be a pattern. Okay? And I'm getting if you may be at the point where, I don't know if I can take any more of this. If you don't change anytime soon, or if you don't cooperate, you don't do your part here, okay? You could be walking away for good, because that's the Six of Swords. I see only one person in the boat here going on a new direction. And the Three of Wands is all about forward thinking or forward movement, looking towards the horizon, envisioning something new. And this could be, some of you are not totally giving up. You're still optimistic that this person can change this behavior, this particular behavior, okay? Nothing against this person. I do feel like they're innately good person, but it's just there's something here that they need to manage. And I'm wondering if this could be like some hardwired pattern growing up, or something that may have been a result of their upbringing, right, Gemini? Somebody didn't really teach them how to deal with their emotions. If that makes sense, perhaps this person grew in an environment where there's a lot of people arguing and fighting, and they may have picked this up as if it's something that's not out of normal, okay? This is something that they may have been used to. And so what's beautiful here, Gemini, is because when they met you, right? Remember that love is a healing force. Love also brings two opposite energies together. It's a union, okay? It's a bond that cannot be easily broken. I do want to say that you are committed to working this through, okay? And you just want to see this person also meet you halfway and make the effort. This is what's important here. You're not asking for them to be perfect, because nobody's perfect. We all have sort of imperfections because we're humans after all. Okay? And this is what they're grateful about you, Gemini. I do sincerely feel like this isn't somebody who's trying to abuse your kindness, or they're saying something without meaning it. This could be somebody who's genuinely confused as to why they keep doing this, okay? And they're trying to figure something out. And hopefully with the presence of a counselor or somebody that can help give an outside perspective of why this is happening, can clear the energy, can hopefully be the first step, right? Acknowledging that there's an ending to this is the beginning of the healing process. So somebody could be having hope now, Gemini. They could be saying, wow, I didn't realize that this is how I was coming across. And now that I'm aware, I can finally change this pattern or change this behavior. Okay? And that's how much you affect this person. I do want to say that they love you and they care a lot about you. And they genuinely don't want this connection to fade away, Gemini, or for you to leave them. Okay? This is what I'm saying. They don't want to get left behind. All right? But this is not a light energy at all. I do feel like with Five of Swords, there's a lot of definition to this. Whatever this self-destructive or sabotaging behavior, it won't be resolved overnight. It is going to require constant practice. It's definitely going to require waiting or patience. That's the Three of Wands. Understanding, okay, that timing here is important. And also, this is somebody that shouldn't be discouraged, because everybody here can be a work in progress. So you could be saying, I don't want perfection, I want progress, right? It's like this person already knows what they need to do to reach to where they want to be a better individual, better partner here. And you could be encouraging them, don't be discouraged. It takes time. I'm willing to wait. Some of you could be willing to wait here. Now for cross watchers, it could be vice versa. You might be dealing with the Gemini who's genuinely confused why they may be lashing out on you or dumping some things on you. This could be even the energy of, what are we fighting about in the beginning? I totally forgot. This could be them, forgetting where this even started, this argument, this fighting, okay? Small things tend to get bigger and bigger and nothing is being resolved. So you could be the one waiting for them. You're willing to give them a chance to repair the connection, repair the bond. So let's see, we're going to pull more cards out. Please clarify the Seven of Cups energy. Clarify the Seven of Cups energy here. We have the High Priestess. All right, so the High Priestess means follow your intuition. I also want to say that for some of you, something has been suppressed, or this person definitely has a tendency to suppress things, okay? Take, for example, Gemini. If you notice a change in their behavior and you ask them, is something bothering you, or what seems to be the problem, and they keep this to themselves. They could be saying, no, I'm fine, I'm good. It could be because they're very used to dealing with their problems on their own. But then, again, it's sweeping something under the rug and it's not truly resolving it. And at some point, they could be dumping this on you, or they lashed out if it's something they can no longer suppress. And it's not healthy at all, okay? And you could be saying, I'm your partner here. We can talk about anything. If you were just transparent, I could have helped you with what you're going through. Why keep this to yourself, okay? I feel like the keeping part, or the feeling of being in the dark, is what hurts you the most as well, because you want to understand why this person is behaving this way, why they constantly walk out, why they avoid whenever you ask them or whenever you try to confront them, okay? Something definitely has been bothering this person, okay? Clarify the Five of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse. So the Two of Cups in reverse is a message of something falling apart or falling out in a relationship, or this can also mean you both are not seeing eye to eye at times. It's not a cause of fear. Like I said, it can be still repaired. And there's not a lot of major arcanas here. So I'm picking up that this is something within you and your person's power or control. I do want to say that this is something that can be fixed, most definitely. And you both know this. But in reverse, I do want to say to work on the friendship aspect of a relationship. You could be dealing with someone who's intensely passionate. You both are passionate in this connection. And I see that with the Five of Wands. When it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, things can also get really, really bad is what I'm picking up. And so this is about learning to be friends first. And I'm wondering if this could be you talking to them like, you know, let's learn to be friends with each other. Let's learn how to trust in each other more. Improve on our communication here. Because if you keep keeping secrets or suppress how you feel, things can fall apart with Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's pull more cards out. Why is the Knight of Cups energy here, please? We have the Justice card. So what did I say about finding information in order to resolve, in order to find solution? And that's exactly what the Justice card is saying. Something is going to get back in a sense of balance, okay? This may also be telling the truth or not be afraid to have that harsh conversations or tough conversations. Because I do want to say that somebody keeps on running away or walking out and it's not resolving anything. And so the only way to resolve this is through it, okay? There's no running away. There's no escaping it. Somebody needs to face it. This could also be saying to treat each other fairly, be more considerate of one another. Somebody needs to be more considerate of your feelings. Whenever they say something, they need to know how it's going to impact you and impact the connection. Like if they have a tendency to do something impulsive, they need to think about the long-term consequence or long-term repercussions, if that makes sense. And this could also be the art of practicing pausing. When somebody is feeling upset, I understand that sometimes our anger, our emotions can get the best of us and we say some things at the heat of the moment that we tend to regret. That could be the case for this person. And it's like you could be saying, that shouldn't be how our relationship is. The end goal should be adult conversation. We can talk about things. I hear your side, you hear my side, and let's find a middle ground, okay? A win-win solution here. Something that will feel fair for the both of us. Let's see. What else do we need to reveal for my Geminis? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? We have Ace of Cups. So what did I say about healing? This could also be self-love, Gemini. And I'm wondering if this could be, how somebody treats you is not really because of how they feel about you, but really what's going on in their life. What they're really struggling with on a deep personal level, right? And I'm not saying that you don't have a right to feel sad or disappointed. Of course, your feelings, your emotions are valid. But on this person's end, I do feel like there's something that's triggering this kind of behavior. And when somebody can be quite argumentative or they're constantly feeling miserable as well as what I say here, starting an argument for no reason, this may not be for all, but I'm picking up that this may be an indication that they need to love themselves more. Because with the Two of Cups in reverse, the message here is that we cannot give towards others what we can't give to ourselves. So if you may be here in this relationship starting to wonder, does this person really love me because they treat me this way? It's not really about how they feel about you. I do want to say that this could be their internal struggle. It's either they were not taught how to properly communicate or express their emotions, or be intimate, okay? Because the Two of Cups in reverse could be a connection being cold or there's lack of intimacy. The friendship aspect here needs to be improved on. And with the Ace of Cups, yeah, so this is the message of, let bygones be bygones. A relationship is left feeling re-energized. It's let's start again kind of energy. Let's start from the beginning. It's a feeling as well. You have a feeling, Gemini, that you both can resolve this. But I do want to say that self-love is needed right now. Like obviously somebody could be going through something difficult or challenging in their life, okay? So they can't seem to express and show this the way that you deserve or match your efforts. What else do we need to know about this situation? I feel like there's a lot more to this, okay? Why is the High Priestess here, please? We have the Seven of Swords. So what did I say about their defense mechanism is running away when being confronted? They tend to deal with emotions later on, not when it's happening in real time. And so things just keep piling up for this person. I do want to say with Seven of Swords, they have a tendency to be very secretive and silent, okay? And you could be left wondering, whoa, where is this behavior coming from? There's definitely more than they're letting on. You definitely want to have answers as well. Some of you could be directly confronting your person here. You feel like they're keeping some things in the dark, or they're keeping you in the dark. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords. So this is what I was saying, Gemini, right? The Knight of Swords with Seven of Swords is shadow energy, a warpath. Perhaps somebody may have been hostile, or they've been engaging in aggression out of anger, and their impatience is what's causing trouble. Some of you felt like somebody's just too impatient when handling you. You know, the Knight of Swords as well is the shoot first, ask questions later mantra. And it's not good for the relationship. And I'm wondering if this could be somebody who's too quick to assume that you're lying or you're being dishonest. Or they could be the type to accuse you that you're the one who's doing something behind your back, let's say. They're quick to react without really knowing the complete story, right? Without hearing your side. This may not be for all, but that this is really the cause of the trouble. Their tendency to engage in aggression and in anger. Something needs to be definitely moderated. And so the message here is to take a step back to clear and calm one's mind, okay? You both could be taking a step back from one another to clear and calm each other's mind, most especially for this person. So space, okay? You both could be giving each other space at this time, but like you said, it's going to be resolved. And I do feel like they genuinely want to change. But with Eight of Cups here, Eight of Cups means getting off of the beaten path. And I'm wondering if some of you, for now, it's like, we need to let this go for now. I need to let you go for now. We need to give each other space for now because this is no longer helping us heal. All right? Or for some of you, whatever this person said out of impulse, out of anger, is still hurting you. And it's not that easy, okay? This could also be the lesson for them. Like, you have to give me the space that I need to deal with this and not rush me, you know? So that is what I'm picking up. But to end this reading, Gemini, we are going to be pulling an advice card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. One of my favorite decks, okay? Let's see. What is your additional message for my beautiful Geminis at this time? What is your additional message or advice for my beautiful Geminis at this time, please? We have Yang, or this is kind of like the masculine energy of taking action. Let me see what this is saying for you, what advice, okay? So it says here essential meanings, the masculine principle of movement, creative activity, the power to make things happen. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Relationship message. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand. In matters of the heart, there is movement toward your highest good, so go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air, and now's the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead, okay? Wow, so Gemini, I do feel like some of you perhaps will be reconnecting with this person pretty soon, or they will be reaching out to you. They will be the one to take action towards you. And this is not to let too much time pass by as well, because space is definitely needed by people to think, to reevaluate, or to do things individually. But don't let too much time pass. It's also what the cards are saying, balance at the end of the day. It's a push and pull, okay? So this is your reading. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.